On the path of awakening, why must we stay in shape? All right, hello everyone. I'm Thomas, and welcome to my channel. I do educational materials, videos, books, articles, courses, and my specialty, one of my specialties at least, is the tree of life here. Uh, you may have uh, known this, at least this diagram, as the Hebrew Kabbalah. Same diagram, pretty different interpretation, I think. Um, and The tree here has 10 different circles, number 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Above the tree, there's an abyss right here. So you have a total of 12 different categories. Those are really thought of as being the categories, the faculties of consciousness. So what I've done with that then is I've overlaid a tree of light, a tree in miniature, onto each one of these spheres to make a total of 12 plus 12 plus 12, or a total of 144 different fractal faculties or stages of life. Only those stages are not chronological stages, but they are dramatic stages. And if you'd like me to send you a free copy of the annotated list of those 144 stages, just click the link below in the description, and I'll send one out to you right away. Okay, now when we look at the 12 categories here, we've got faculties of consciousness. So this is the animal faculty, survival of the fittest, the jungle consciousness. Then we have the domestic consciousness, which is like what you're getting when you're growing up in the home. You're highly receptive, and you are paying attention to your caregivers. So you are watching what they do with high receptivity, and you're memorizing their activities, and you're copying or imitating them. At the A sphere, we're doing much the same thing, but only in the public sphere, with the expert opinion and the conventional wisdom, and the teachers and the doctors and the politicians and the media and everybody who purports to be an expert and that will tell you what you're supposed to believe, and then you believe it. And then If you kind of don't agree with it, then you end up moving over here. And this is where our creative, this is number 7, this is our creative spark and our discernment, our pleasure principle, and our inspiration. And here we have, a lot of times, we have artists and inventors who try to come up with something to improve upon what's going on here. The inspiration here also gives us a spark to climb up this ladder. This is the inspiration is the 1%, and then the climbing of to the higher spheres is the 99% of genius. And so when you get here, this is our free will faculty. It's our ability to pay attention and our ability to make decisions. The first of which would be to pay attention, and to pay attention to what's going on right now, which is going into the higher aspects of the tree, as opposed to paying attention in this direction down to our conditionings, and just like the hearsay, the expert opinion. So here we're learning to tune into our higher faculties, which starts with 5 and 4, which 5 is really like our sense of justice, and then 4 is our sense of law and order. So this comes out as like karma, and then this comes out as cosmology, cosmological systems, that purport to explain, the origins of the universe and how humanity fits into it, and all the different cycles of everything. So that's 5 and 4. Then this is also universal love, universal law, and universal language. The abyss is all about psychic powers, our ability to recognize omens and act upon them, among other things. Then here at the third sphere, we have omnipotence, all powerful. This is mainly tapped into through sound synchronization, whereas this is more of a visual thing. This is the second sphere, omniscience, all knowing or wisdom. And we tap into this through not thinking. And so you're not occupying your mind with the verbal thinking. Then at the first sphere, we have omnipresence, all present, all simultaneously, and also eternally, and ubiquitously. So that first sphere is the all, and it's really like the first ether that underlies the whole universe. It's at the core of absolutely everything. Then the zero above the tree is really a total mystery. It's the lack of being in the universe, and it is the element of the creator it's the creator's private life that we're not privy to. So that's kind of the basic gist of the tree. Now, out of those 144 fractal faculties, today we're talking about number 49. That question was, on the path of awakening, why must we stay in shape? And that's number 49. So you can see that number 49 would be at the 10th fractal of the sixth sphere. So at the very bottom of the sixth sphere, the 10th sphere is down here. This is about survival, the law of the jungle. This is about our body processes. And then the sixth sphere is about our free will faculty. This is our ability to make decisions and to pay attention. So it's kind of a combination of those. It's within the free will faculty, but it's the 10th aspect of that. So what it's called is everyday voluntary physical exertion. Stage 49 is about the necessity of daily vigorous exercise for one who aspires to move up the tree. Penance panacea, bedrock foundation of health, the first line of prevent defense against disease, slow the resting heart rate, slow aging, reap the benefits of having done it, brim with confidence, feel cleansed and invigorated, surpass our own expectations. Not to mention, the runner's high enables us to draw upon our inspirations. Mostly, though, we are cultivating attention. Our daily perspiration, get hot and exfoliate toxins, burn off yesterday's indulgences. Make sure the area is well ventilated so it won't stink too much, depending on what you've had to eat, what you have to sweat out, what you have to breathe out. The workout warms us up enough to face other fears too. But mostly, we're cultivating attention. As attention stops when hard exertion stops. Work ourselves out just to break even, because karmically, energetically, we owe. Pay in advance, voluntarily, peremptorily, just to break even with ourselves, our karma, our country's karma, and our species' karma. For all the cornucopia and all the wasteful violence, for our distractive alleged freedom-dums and our destructive secret governments, for all the undeclared wars, all the election tampering abroad, force the bankers' currency on them, seize that country's riches, resources, rape and pillage, and leave it a failed state. Pay penance for the coup d'etat meddling in everyone else's affairs, the peremptory invasions and remote proxy degradations and other abominations that we don't even know about yet. We must pay in advance with the workout. On the level, though, sorry, but walking doesn't count. Not for long. Not on the level. At least climb. At least go up. With awakening comes responsibility. Life now is harder than it was. There's more responsibility. For all this mess, we need to do the workout as penance by proxy, paid in advance. Can fear stop us cold? Not if we warm up to sweating, warm up to breathing long and hard, fight to endure minute after minute at the red line. Keep holding on until dripping sweat, until soaking wet. The 99% of genius. Ready? Okay. Every day. Go almost as hard as I can for almost as long as I can. And increase every day. Work up to an hour anyway. Everyday time trial. Push it real good. Increase it over time as I get better, and be grateful afterward for the ability to go so hard for so long in cardio every day. Until they say, that mofo run all day. We'll get in great shape. We'll stay in great shape. And we'll look it. But mostly, we are cultivating attention. Stay grounded. The grounding and attention and discipline of daily exertion are essential toward the aspirant maintaining emotional stability after going through the many trials and tribulations of the spiritual path. So many aspirants have lost their marbles, died too young, or had frail health because they didn't pay in advance. The spiritual path is nothing to trifle with. Boost immunity, end karmic buildup, sleep well, and repeat again tomorrow. Push it real good. Okay, that is number 49. Everyday voluntary physical exertion. So, we're talking about, a lot of times people talk about working out in terms of, making yourself look better, making your body operate better. But in the case of the spiritual path, it's more about maintaining your emotional stability and cultivating your attention. When you work out hard, then it forces you to pay attention. If you stop paying attention, you slack off the workout. So you have to pay attention. And that cultivates attention so that when you meditate, or or try to concentrate or really anything, you have more control over your mind. Okay, so that is today's episode of the 144 Fractal Faculties. If you'd like me to send you a copy of the annotated list, just click the link in the description. Otherwise, go down there and like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you hopefully tomorrow with a new Fractal Faculty. All right, thanks.